Akali. She can dash 4 times, has an execute ability, does not use mana, and looks cool. Even I have my fair share of Akali games. Don't get me wrong, I'm still hardstack gold though. So why should you not pick her up? Well, here are 5 reasons not to main Akali. Before we start off this video, I should mention that everything in this video is based on my own experience and opinions. You might have a different view on some of the following points, and I would love to discuss it with you in the comments below. Maybe I even forgot to mention something that you might think is important, so feel free to add it in the comments. Now without further ado, let's jump right into it. Number 1. As you know, she's an assassin. And what is the thing about assassins? Correct, they are hard to master. Akali has an insane skill ceiling, which makes it hard for new players to pick her up and use her in her fullest potential. I know, when you guys see me play her it may look easy, but there's a lot of blood, sweat and tears behind it. Now jokes aside though, skilled and experienced players can make her look easy and fun, but there's more behind it than you might see on the first glance. So if you should decide to pick her up, be ready for a long, rough and bumpy ride. Number 2. Akali's early game. It's abysmal, guys. Why, you might ask? Well, she gets bullied by range champions to level 6, her cooldowns on her Shroud and Shuriken are really long, she has not enough energy to shove the wave or take longer trades. But they tried to fix that with the recent changes they made. I made a video about it, you can find the link in the description below. If you're someone who struggles in the early game, then sadly Akali is not the champion that's gonna make it easier for you. Number 3. It may sound weird, but Akali is always a weak champion. Here you can see her win rate from 2018, where she got reworked, to now. As you can see, Akali's win rate is most of the time below 50%, which is pretty bad. Why did Riot not buff her then, right? Well, that is because in lower elo Akali sucks ass, so the right thing would be to buff her so the lower elo players have a better time. Now the problem is, in higher elo Akali can storm pretty hard, and to buff would make her really broken and she would be probably banned way too often. She is also one of the few assassins that are played in the Pro League, right after Ahri and LeBlanc, which makes it even harder to balance her. It's hard for Riot to find a good sweet spot for Akali, and that is why she is most of the time underperforming. Number 4. Maybe a hard pill to swallow, but you're gonna lose a lot of games when you start playing Akali. You are even gonna lose more games when you come from another lane that is not mid, so be ready to drop a tier or 2 in your elo. I would recommend playing 2 or 3 casual games just to get the feeling for it. Maybe I should mention that Akali sometimes has a hard time carrying the game, even if you are a bit ahead. That's because Akali has not a lot of tools to kill more than maybe 2 enemies in a teamfight, and also her objective taking abilities are very lackluster. So if you want to climb fast, consider playing Veigar, Malzahar or even Annie. But if you want to have fun playing League and don't care about losing a bit of elo while you are learning Akali, then you should consider giving it a try. Number 5 is probably the thing that I hate the most about the way Akali works, and that would be that she becomes a melee minion when she has a bad laning phase. Akali is almost unplayable when you fall behind. It could be a ranged matchup where the enemy plays it safe and does not let you farm or kill him. It could be a jungler that is camping you because he knows that Akali needs kills or a good amount of CS to get going. Or it could be your own fault of falling behind due to some poor decisions you made. But in the end it all comes to the same conclusion, and that would be that Akali is pretty useless if she does not get ahead or at least even on the lane. Number 6. Akali always was a pretty popular champion, but now after the update a few days ago, her play rate and sadly also her ban rate has gone up, which makes it a bit harder to practice her because you won't be able to play her as often anymore. This may change depending on future updates on Akali or the items she's using. Well, that's it. I know I did not cover everything, but I still hope I could show you what challenges you will face on your way to become the best Akali you can be. If you want me to make a similar video where I talk about the 5 reasons why you should main Akali, just leave a like or write it in the comments below. I hope you had fun watching the video, guys, and see you next time. Ciao!